Yeah, well, here, May 4th, day 46, I believe, and fairly good weather today. It was 0 in the morning. It warmed up to 20. A little bit of a southwest wind, and not too much of an annoyance. Really good travel in the morning with overflow. Overflow occurs when water flows out either on a lake or a river. Now, on a river, it comes from two areas. Sometimes you get major flowage from the banks or creeks or rivers that flow into like the Thelon, and that'll flow out on the top of the ice and freezes or just flows, and it'll flow sometimes for miles. And then often also the Thelon, when you're around islands, for example, or maybe sharp bends, the water from the river, not all the water, but some of the water will flow out again on the ice, and that freezes again. It's a really fast travel situation as long as it's frozen well. And for the most part, it was pretty safe. I did get into a situation where there was jam ice and also overflow. The combination of those two are a little tricky. The water there was about 2 feet deep, and I had to use the canoe. It was kind of a hassle getting out because it was crusted. Actually, there were two crusts on it, one on the top and one about 6 inches down. It went down about 2 feet. But other than that, the overflow was safe. Overflow in the wintertime, though, can be very dangerous. For example, a month ago, when I was in that bitter cold weather in the lakes there, smaller lakes, the overflow was underneath the snow. The snow protects the overflow from freezing. And essentially in a lake or even a river like that, on the McKenzie River, for example, you can have anywhere from 3 inches to knee-deep of water when it's 50 below, covered up by 2 feet of snow. And this is very, very dangerous. Probably one of the most dangerous things out here in the winter is if you get your muckalucks, you get into that, your muckalucks freeze instantly, and then you only have a short period of time to get a fire going, get your muckalucks off. So the overflow in the winter is dangerous, or is very time-consuming, because if you ski into it or dog sled into overflow, it freezes. If it's real cold, it freezes instantly on your skis, and it's just it's a real showstopper. But here in the spring, it's generally, I can tell by the colors of the ice too, how deep it is and so forth. So I did hit this overflow, and it was really fast travel. I expected this type of travel, a lot of this spring conditions even 3 weeks ago, but being that it's in a real cold winter, I haven't had much opportunity to have a morning like this. And then later I was just hauling in the snow, a little bit of frozen ice. It didn't thaw much today. There was intensity to the sun. And so I crashed through the snow for the last 7 hours here. So put in a pretty good day. Put in 11 hours, and the river wound around. I saw caribou around here and there, kind of sprinkled here and there, single caribou. They're always looking at me at a distance, wondering what's going on here. What is this thing? And they're quite hilarious in a way to watch them and their curiosity. And but it was a beautiful day. I camped a little. I started earlier, and I got camped a little later. So, and setting up also my next resupply coming up in 7 days with Dave Olson, and I talked to him yesterday on the phone. And so I'll check out here, and May 4th, day 46, over and out.